What's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in school? I had no idea Looey was this much taller than Tisha and Scraps. Oh my god. What's the most embarrassing thing that's happened to you in school? Today I'm going to tell you about my most embarrassing moment that I've ever experienced, as well as my interaction with asking a girl out for the first time. I think that could be fun. I don't know. We like to keep it low key over here. ABC for a long run. Let me in. Put me in, coach. Skrilly, Mostar, Derpy, Aiden. Please, let me join your team. The flavors are melting on my tongue. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm being cringe. Either way, we got Christmas Looey up in here. That's the main reason why I'm playing on this channel today. You guys seem to like new skins, new stuff, so we're going to see if anything interesting happens. Baba boy. The last time I made a video like this on the channel, you guys really seem to like it, so I'm just going to keep doing this. Apparently, people in chat are just telling me where they're from. Interesting. So either way, I have two things that I'm gonna talk about. The first one being my most embarrassing moment in school. And I just want to say, I know a lot of you guys watching this in school now, and the stories that I'm about to tell both transpired when I was in middle school, sometime between like 5th grade and 6th, 7th grade. I think 5th and 6th grade are actually the stories that I'm about to tell. That being said, there was a band-aid right there. Who picked up the band-aid? Either way, we're moving on from that, jabroni. There was something that I was always extremely embarrassed by. So I was a bigger kid growing up. I'm extracting as Looey. Get over it. But I was a little bit chubby. I was a little bit overweight. And there's literally absolutely nothing wrong with that. However, that goob just led Shrimpo and Rudy into me. But, it was something that I was definitely, self-conscious over. Oh my gosh, guys, stop getting hit. Okay, is Looey doing that on purpose, or I don't know. Either way, let me go ahead and run these twisted around. Goob. You guys have a freaking death wish, bruh. Either way, I actually really considered changing schools for a while. The goob's back. Are you kidding me? And the reason why I really wanted to change schools is because when you transition from 5th to 6th grade in my school, you have to start dressing out / changing out for physical education, for PE, right? So many people are getting hit and whacked right now, by the way. And 2 people are dead. Nice. But yeah, you have to start dressing out, basically changing your clothes in front of your peers and other people. And for me, that was terrifying for 2 reasons. Why is this guy asking me what race I am? We're not doing that. But I simply didn't want to have to change. Obviously, I would have to take my shirt off. And most importantly, I would have to change the pants I was wearing. And the reason why that was a big problem for this skeleton man is because I would go commando. I don't know if you guys know what this means, but essentially, I inherently refuse to wear underwear. This is a real thing, and was what led me to actually want to change schools, because I was so embarrassed by the fact that I didn't wear underwear, and more importantly, moreover on that, I didn't want to have to wear underwear, So I literally rather, in my mind, of all the friends that I'd made for years, I legit was in a position where I rather change schools than have to learn to wear underwear. So this is where the embarrassing story comes in. So 6th grade rolls around. That's when we have to start changing. Or was it 5th grade? It was one of the 2. But I make the big decision. You know what? I'm gonna stay at this school. I don't want to just change schools all of a sudden, because like I said, I had all these friends and people that I made through my entire time. So what was my big brain play? What was the thought process that this bony skeleton man came up with in order to stay at the same school? You see, this brainiac skeleton man decided that I would just start changing in the stall. Yep, that is what was so embarrassing to me. Instead of literally dressing and changing in front of everyone like they all normally did, I was just so shy and so bashful, and underwear. I changed in the stall. And eventually, the most embarrassing part was I did this for about 3 quarters. So we're talking like 7 months. I did this for 7 months. And finally, there was one time where someone called me out for it. And I found out that there was actually a nickname that people gave me. And, it really wasn't that big of a deal. They just called me stall dresser, which... guess what? I was a stall dresser, but for some reason couldn't fully explain to you why this really, really hurt my feelings, even though it was 100% true. Literally 100% true. So after that, I immediately decided, you know what? I'm no longer being a stall dresser. That's not what I want to do no more, no way. So then I pulled up my big boy pants and I started not going commando, and I was no longer a stall dresser. I know, right? Super fun story. I know you guys cared about that so much. Either way, the other story I was going to tell you guys is that was something that was really embarrassing for me. And, you know, the reason I'm telling you guys this is, one, I'm actually trying to work on my storytelling. I'm trying to learn how to get better at storytelling while, like, playing the game so I can become a better streamer and in turn just make better videos. So that's what I'm doing here. As long as I can get my thought process going, I think that'd be really fun. But now I'm going to tell you about the story of the first time I ever asked a lady, a girl, out on a date. And this 100%, I know for a fact, was in 6th grade. And this girl's name, we'll call her Tisha. We'll call this girl Tisha. So me and Tisha had been best friends for at least a year. For a good solid year, me and this Tisha were homies, you know? We sat next to each other in algebra class. Not only did we didn't get sat next to each other. No. We chose to sit by each other. We were tight. And we were tight to a point, actually, where I thought she might have even liked me. Because guess what? I liked her. And I invited her to my birthday party. And she came and she gave me a card. And on the card, it talked about how we were going to be best friends. And to me, I thought that meant something deeper. I genuinely believed that meant she wants to be my girlfriend. So sometime over that same summer, my booty finally got up the courage to ask and confess my feelings for her. And in this moment and in this time, what happened? Was it happily ever after? Did Tisha say yes? Did Tisha want to end up going out with me? And to answer your very concerning and burning question, out of the massive paragraph that I sent her, I got about 5 lines of text back saying how I made her week, like her whole week. She was really appreciative and thought it was very sweet and thoughtful, but then didn't say if she liked me back, yes or no, but basically just told me that her parents wouldn't let her date, is what happened. So did I get completely Donald? No. Did I get turned down? Yes. And I know a lot of people are asking me now if this is something that I've mentally recovered from to this day, and the answer is I have. I have been able to mentally recover from this. You know, it's something that debatably stunted my development for quite a while. You know, it definitely did bother me, and we were never really the same friends again, you know? I mean, truth be told, it is just that dynamic where it's like the best friend that's a guy is best friends with a girl. Everyone's been there, but the guy actually has a crush on the girl. That was literally me. I was that guy. And after that, not only do we not have any classes together, maybe things could have been different, but we weren't meant to be. And yes, I did fully mentally recover from it. I have had more than one girlfriend in my life since that. Well, not since that, because I guess we never really dated. So yeah. So that was me just going on and sharing my most embarrassing story, and the first time that I never asked anyone out. You know, I'm just kind of, like I said, I genuinely am just testing something out here. I want to see if you guys, just me telling stories while just having to play Danger in the background, because if that's true, I mean, I'm telling personal stories now. In turn, I think eventually what I could do, which would be really, really fun, is I could literally write my own, like, Danny's World stories, roleplay stories, and then tell them here off a script while I'm, like, trying to distract. I think, like, it's like a cut com, you know? It's like old style content that I love. Like, I can't explain to you guys how much I honestly enjoyed recording this video today. And if you're still watching at this point, well, the truth is I just know that you're a W viewer. And it's Rudy. Dang it! Oh no, I got Ginger too. Oh, Rudy and Ginger? No, it's Briny. Nice. Well, coolio. Like I said, I was just trying something new today. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this story. Tell me some of your embarrassing moments down below if you want, as well as if you ever asked anyone out and how that went for you. Either way, without further ado, that is gonna be it from me today. They use the air horn. Why does this Cole wants to distract so bad? So I'm gonna let this Cole distract, finish off this game, and I'll see you guys all again maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Later, guys.